It'd be remiss of me not to remind you every, 3 or 4 days between now and when we finally hit 10,000 subs, that the one of the first 10k t-shirt is only available until that moment that we hit 10,000 subscribers on the channel. We don't know when it will happen. We don't know who the 10,000th subscriber will be, but as soon as it does happen, the t-shirt is off sale. It's gone forever. If you want to secure yours before then you need to go to lollujo.fm/store and pick yourself up the spring's hottest fashion item. So what? Yeah, item, access. It's not an acceptance. Hello and welcome to Season 8, Part 4 of Non-League to Legend. I'm Kev, and there was nothing to worry about after all. As you can see from this beautiful league table, we're up to 4th place. We're back in a European qualification spot. That first day of the season defeat against Queen of the South that I got so sad about, that's been put into a little bit of context, as they're the team up there level on points with Rangers and working with us to challenge Celtic for top spot. We're only 8 points behind after 10 games. That is a mountain we can climb. We've bridged bigger gaps before. Let's go and win the league. I mean, I want to win the league for all you people who said we should have left and jumped clubs by now. That little run of form is off the back of 3 straight wins in the league against Ross County, Hibs snuck out at me there, and Wraith. We had a little win against Stirling University stuck in there as well. The last time we lost was against Celtic. Before that was the horror game against Hearts that made me want to leave. This is the team that we're going to be playing in the first of today's 2 games, which is against Dundee. The second one is against 3rd place Queen of the South. So if we can get our revenge on them and win that game, we'll be up to 3rd place in the league, which will be our highest league position at any point during our time at Hamilton, and I will officially feel vindicated. So this is our team. In goal, we've got João Virginia, a back four of Harfield, Jackson, McIntosh and Hendry. I can probably stop telling you about the back four now. If they're fit, those 4 play, and really importantly, they're getting some media coverage for the fact that they've decided they don't like to concede goals anymore unless they're playing against Celtic. So they're on a nice little run of not conceding a goal, which is rather pleasant. Then in midfield, we've got Quilty, Doherty and Hamilton, with Logan in behind Burkhardt and Hardy. Knox is injured, which is why he's not in the team today. So let's get straight into this match then. We're against Dundee. They are second bottom at the moment, so down in the relegation playoff position. So I'd like to think it's a game that we could possibly win. There you go. Roberto Inglesi makes it onto the bench because of the injury to Knox. It was pointed out to me in the comments yesterday that Inglesi or Ingles is English in Italian. It's very confusing. Yes, my players can adapt to any situation. Yes, we're going to be clinical in front of goal, even though we don't have Mr. Goals in the team. But who needs him? This is Hardy's chance to shine. And we are, until the Knox injury, we were sort of settling into a more settled team. It's a little bit of a shame that we've been disrupted a little bit by injury. But he's missed the last 2 games now, I think. So, in actual fact, the winning run has all happened without him in the team. So, Perhaps Hardy's the man. Logan's in here, though. He has picked up a knock early on, but it doesn't matter because he's he's wrong-footed everyone, including me, and tucked that in at the near post, and I think everybody was expecting him to fire it across goal. The way we're all taught to at primary school, always shoot across goal, because if the goalkeeper saves it, then there could be a rebound or something, I don't know. To me, it always made sense to shoot near post because that's the more difficult angle. But look, that's a little outside of the foot / toe poke affair. He has genuinely wrong-footed everybody, grabbed himself a goal, and as it stands right now, we're second in the SPL, only 5 points behind Celtic. I can't believe how negative I was just 1 episode ago. Harfield clears off the line and Hardy's got the chance to nip in there and put them under some pressure, but he doesn't manage to close the man down successfully, and the highlight just sort of drifts away into the distance. As of right now, we're above Rangers in the league. This is a mad situation to be in, because I thought we had a genuinely rubbish start to the season, but again, context, Queen of the South have had an amazing start, so that one wasn't as upsetting as I thought it was. The European thing put a sour taste in the mouth that lasted for a couple of days, but I'm out the other side of that now. I'm pretty sure this is going to be our final year at Hamilton because the money's just not there to do a 3rd season. Cliche bingo, we've taken them as far as we can, but let's enjoy this season and just see what's going to happen. I haven't been looking for jobs while we're doing well. While we're on a winning run, I'm not looking for jobs. I'll look for jobs after every defeat. That's going to be my new policy. And then if we find a job, we find a job and we move on. There you go. Dundee have equalised, and suddenly sad Kev's back. Oh, look at that. We're only joint second now with Rangers and Queen of the South. Grr, grr, grumble, grumble. Well, you know what? We're still level on points with them. Who cares? We didn't expect that 3 games ago. It's I guess the teams above us and around us have just been losing while we've been winning, because we seem to have made up a lot of ground very quickly. Hendry with the chance to cross, selects instead to tuck inside to Hamilton, who knocks it back to McIntosh. We're taking a patient build-up here. I don't mind, because we worked it into a crossing position for Harfield, and it's a shame that it was pretty much straight at their goalkeeper, but the attack is not over. Having said that, it's them who are attacking, but Doherty intercepts. Quilty now with a great interception. Hardy running at the Dundee back line, and that was a straight red card, and I'm not really sure. It's Grant Gillespie! Hamilton club legend Grant Gillespie has got himself deliberately sent off to help his former teammates climb up to second in the league. There's a headline for you. I have no idea what Gillespie did there. Surely he's not doing a crazy man wild challenge against one of his old buddies. But we've got 25 minutes at this point to try and maximise playing against 10 men. We are kind of close to down to 10 men ourselves because Logan's injured, so we might have to take him off. Hamilton and Doherty both on yellow cards as well. Burkhart does well to put pressure on the defence to create space for Hardy. I couldn't get my words out quick enough. Hardy let the ball run long, and the chance disappears again. It's going to be a shame if we don't manage to get something out of this game now. We're on top. We need to maximise that situation. We're going to take Hardy off, and we're going to have a look at Roberto Inglesi, and we're going to put Burkhart up into the poacher position, and we're also going to take off Stephen Hardy and bring Mark Brown on at right back. I quite like Brown. He needs to get a little bit more game time, and Hendry is not having a very good game at all. So this is where we hope that the Italian superstar who's arrived in Scotland is going to be exactly that, a superstar, and grab himself the win and say chance to make himself a hero on his debut. But we've not seen anything of him yet, which is a worrying sign. Alex Babos, there you go. Probably last chance saloon, cliche bingo for Alex Babos. We've got 5 first team strikers at the club now, and he's the one who never scores any goals. So he needs to grab a winner for us today. It all started so well, and it's just drifting off into disappointment now. But Inglesi's in, but is offside. And I mean, it's not as disappointing as it could be. We're still only 7 points behind top of the table Celtic, level on points for second place Rangers. It's not a disaster by any stretch of the imagination. If we go and beat Queen in the South now, it turns into a very successful episode. Here we go then, just 3 days later, we're level on points with Queen of the South. We're away from home. They beat us on the first game of the season, but they were rubbish last year, so hopefully they'll recapture some of last season's form. We've just got the one change for this match. Matty Cash coming in for Tom Quilty, who drops down to the bench, and we need goals today. Oh look, we have favourites for the match as well. Rangers are playing Dundee United. There is an outside chance we could end this episode second in the league. A win guarantees us at least third place to close out the episode, which will be our highest ever league position at the end of an episode with Hamilton. I don't think we've ever been higher than that. We finished 4th last year, and that was after gradually climbing the league as the season went on. Partick Thistle have appeared out of nowhere, though, and leapt up into second place. Who are they, and where have they come from? They weren't even in the reckoning a minute ago. I'll tell you what, it's quite tight behind us, and Virginia should have done a little bit better there. He looks like he's dropped the ball onto the Queen of the South player and given away another corner, and that was sloppy defending, leaving a man completely unmarked, and Harfield didn't need to clear there. Oh. Right, we're going into half-time, 0-0. Shots, we've had 7 shots, but 5 of them have been long shots. So it's effectively a fairly even match. No one's had a shot on target yet, despite there being 9 shots in the match. Possession's fairly equal. It just looks like 2 fairly rubbish teams slogging it out and not really getting anywhere, which, when you consider we're both battling for second place in the league, kind of shows you that this is a fairly weak league. We've got some poor performances on that pitch, actually. We need to make some changes sooner rather than later, I think. Cash Been looking for more game time. Hopefully he's going to have a performance today to justify selecting him a little bit more regularly. He was obviously a key man for us last year. He picks the ball up again there, finds Doherty to Logan to Burkhardt. This is lovely. Hardy forces a save out of the Queen of the South goalkeeper, and we have another corner. Logan crosses in and their keeper collects it up rather comfortably, which is a shame because it would have been nice to score a goal there. Right, we've now finally had a shot on target, which I guess was that one from Hardy that forced the corner a second ago. I don't know why I'm guessing. I witnessed it with my own eyes. We've had one clear-cut chance each now. Guess they put theirs wide of the post. Oh, goodness me, what's happened to Hugo Logan? 38% condition is about as low as I've ever seen that. Wow, I think he might be broken. It doesn't even say he's injured, he's just broken. And we're going to bring in Glacy on again to see if... I don't know, he doesn't look that hot so far, does he? What does he want to be? I don't know if I want to play with a target man, but if he's a 10 out of 10 target man, do we mix things up completely here and make Burkhardt the advanced forward he wants to be? I don't even know if target man and advanced forward works together. I really don't like playing with a target man, but I guess when you've got fullbacks pushing on and whipping crosses in, it kind of makes sense to do it. Burkhardt not playing well. We don't have another striker on the bench today, though. Because I wanted to get McBride in, and now I'm not going to bring him on because I've got no one to bring him on for. This is poor management. Right, we will... No, we won't. We'll bring Tom Quilty on. It's not a game changer at all. Bringing Quilty on for Doherty, all it does is protect Doherty against... Oh, he's not even booked. I thought he was on a yellow card. Well, there you go then. It's just purely because he had the lowest rating, so he wins the substitution lottery. Hamilton finds Harfield. Can he get the cross? And he does, and Burkhardt's there. Should have done better. It's our second clear-cut chance of the game. We're being mugged by a draw here, and after all that excited build-up, we've not won either game. We're down to 5th in the league again. We're only 2 points behind Rangers, and only 6 points behind Celtic, but they've got 2 games in hand on everyone else. I guess they're still messing around in Europe, while the rest of us are still wallowing in the league. We might be able to recover from this. It's not a disaster yet. There you go, look, an unbeaten record in the offing. Should we go to AFC Wimbledon? No, we shall not. But what we will do is, before you go, we'll have a quick look at the job centre, see if there's anything that takes our fancy. Munchen Lions. I don't want to go to it. I feel like we're in the top league in Scotland. It's the 11th best league in Europe or something. I don't want to go to the German second division. I don't want to go to a second division anywhere. We qualified for Europe this year. I don't want to take a step back into a second division. I feel like I could get a top flight job in Germany or England or wherever else. Perhaps I'm living in a fantasy world. If you've enjoyed that, make sure you pop a like on there for me. Subscribe to the channel if you'd like to see more. And thank you very much for watching.